Okay, folks, I'm back on Pokemon Fire Red Omega, and since the last part, I did do a little bit of researching about, what Pokemon I could get for my team. But before I talk about that, I think we have some unfinished business in this route here. Yes, I know I didn't battle you. Yeah, so like I said in this part, we're going to, like I said in the last part, I'm going to finish this route up and then tackle SSN. Oh, and yes, this part we gotta level up in Poland's level 19, and this should be a fairly simple process, seeing that most of these Pokemon are gonna be above his level. Nice crit, man. But yeah, so there's two spots on my team, and like I said before, one will be Bulbasaur, and I would want the last one to be Bagon, because I do want a Dragon type, but I don't want a Flygon. As much as that is a throwback to my old Gen 3 days, back when I was a little boy, I'm not. I already have a ground type, it'd be redundant. And I was also thinking about getting a Beldum. Let's try to find what that is, because that's where you can get a Beldum is in Rock Tunnel, and that's not too far away from now. All I have to do is really beat Misty and the SSN and cut down a tree, and then I'll have a clear path to Route 9 in the Rock Tunnel. Shit. And I decided not to go with Beldum because obviously it's going to be a Psychic and Steel attacker, and I already have Psychic on my team, and Steel isn't that great, even though of offensive type, even though Metagross is a great attacker. I just decided, it doesn't fit the team that I'm going for, so I think I want a Bagon. But the thing is, I think I even said this while I was near Mount Moon, or maybe a little bit afterwards, that this is like a place where a game designer like this would put a Bagon. And wouldn't you know it, there's actually a chance of me encountering a Bagon in Mount Moon. But now, we can't go back until I get cut, so I have to be Misty first. Which, we'll do that next part. Obviously, it's not now. Just trying to get a little bit higher leveled. I thought I had a... Oh, there it is, top. So yeah, and I might be even overload for this. I fought that guy already. And if I use this, and you, yeah. And this guy up here, no, I did not. I've never won before. At least you admit it. Some of these other gamers out here talk about I've been a competitor for my whole life and have like 2 level 17 Pokemon. Man, you looking good with that level 20 Growlithe. I give you a Firestone if you want it. Is that Intimidate really effectual? And you should level up off this. And please don't get burned. Thank you. And Thunderbutt for your troubles. I believe there's another game I didn't fight till the bottom, like a south part of this route, I believe. Napoleon level 19, nice. And I hope it doesn't miss out on knowing, what's it called, Confusion. Because technically Kadabra learns that at level 16. It's not something that automatically learns, I don't think, just from evolving. So it still can learn Psybeam, I believe, in like the mid-20s. So, but I don't want to switch train until then. Anyways, Napoleon. I sound like Empoleon. Like Empoleon, the Pokemon. Anyways, Napoleon becoming stronger. Congratulations, got a Kadabra. And this is a very overpowered team right now. This is a very good team. I'm very proud of it. Again, Serious Nature, 50 special attack compared to 56 attack is nice. Obviously, but they're like 9 to 6 levels higher. So yeah, in terms of damage output, Napoleon is going to be like the highest potential damage after a bit. Oh, wait a second. It didn't learn anything. It only knows teleport. Fuck. Damn, that sucks. Is there a team I could teach it to have something? Bullet Seed digs. The 70 power move. Yeah, I might as well give it this. Even though it's a physical attacking move. But it's better than having nothing, you know? I don't want to switch train this whole time. Can I run Bullet Seed? No, cannot. That certainly would be interesting. But anyways, did I fight you, buddy? I'm the best in my class. I train every morning. Oh, I was reading today about the Sword and Shield DLC. There's gonna be scaling levels, and I think that's great. I don't know the nature of the scaling levels. Like, is it gonna be like it's gonna scale based on your level no matter what? Is there like, can I different types of scaling based on it? Like, can I choose difficulties? I don't think that's on the table, but I always for a while now, for years I say, I've been calling for level scaling, and obviously no one's listening. I'm always talking to my friends about it, but still, I thought that would just be a great idea. I mean, I said this before in like the little rant I did about the Pokédex of Sword and Shield, like there last summer. I was talking about, like, I would want to see a Bethesda Pokemon game. And I know a Fallout 76 or whatever, maybe that's not as popular as an opinion, but I still hold that to be. I think Game Freak is a pretty overrated game design. Game design operation. I mean, it made great games. It keeps making great games, but it keeps making the same great game. So I think it's about time for them to either vastly improve and reimagine Pokemon by integrating concepts that makes other RPGs so interesting and replayable, and it'll make I think Pokemon should be the ultimate RPG that everyone else compares RPGs to. Like, Pokemon is so ripe, so pregnant with potential that the ROM hackers are always, that's like the size and the prevalence of a ROM hacking community is not just the imagination of, random, talented, ROM hackers. It's also trying to fill in that gap for the fact that Pokemon gives us the starting point that triggers the imagination, but they never follow up on, and it makes you think, like, are they like not being, like, for some reason, like, so many of the fans are imagining these things and are appreciating the stuff that they implement in ROM hacks, but rarely does that get implemented in games for the most part. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, if they hired some of these ROM hackers, I mean, people have said this before, but I feel like the ROM hackers should probably have a couple of jobs at Game Freak of substance. But, there's reasons why that just happened, why that doesn't happen. And it's not just because ROM hackers are quote unquote unprofessional, it's more because, like, Game Freak has been slowly, I think, depopulating its employer base. Okay, I don't know. So that's it. With that little rant done, we have beaten everyone on this route, so it's time to go heal and then fight the SSN battles. Okie dokie. I don't know what the type of nature power will it be on here. It probably will be like normal type rank. Alright, we're on SSN now. You flash that ticket and ready to go. The passengers are restless from this long voyage. You might be challenged by one of the more bored ones. I read that wrong, but that's fine. So the purpose of, I think now I'm going to just have Hannibal wreck, because this whole bottom floor is filled with sailors, and they're all going to have water types and the random fighting type, For the most part, it's going to be water types. Then you get to the main floor. There's going to be more gentlemen with Growlithe, a couple of little lasses, youngsters with more Nidoran and stuff. For the most part, we're going to be fighting Machops and Tentacles and stuff like that in spawn floor. Some of the Hannibal Workits. so this is gonna be pretty good for animals. It's gonna get attack EVs, special attack EVs, and probably special defense EVs for all these Pokemon. And what was the other thing I want to talk about during this? Ah, damn. But yeah, that's not the thing about Pokemon. Well, I accidentally pressed the speed up button. Don't mean to do that. That kind of breaks the immersion. But honestly, if you see anyone playing a GBA Pokemon game and it's not recorded with like a camcorder or something like that, and if it's like you see it and it's like a screen cap, they're using an emulator, unless you see the outline of where it's like says like on the side it says like press Z button for menu and stuff like that, because that will be the clue that they're playing on the Game Boy player, which you can plug up to the Elgato through HDMI pass-through and all this rigmarole. But you will be having a legitimate quote-unquote experience, you know, by playing on the official device. But besides that, everyone playing on an emulator. And but still, it does break their immersion to hold down the speed up button, which remember back in the day, me and Sam did quite a bit in that Pokemon Crystal Nuzlocke. To our dismay. I like Remoray's cry. I always go like ski ski, and when it goes makes that noise, it's like ski ski. Anyways, next door. Hello. Yeah, of course sailors have Pokemon too. What do you need? Stuff to help you move boxes around and throw anchors at stuff and shoot harpoons. I don't know what sailors do. Like man the torpedoes. But yeah, anyways, if you ever have any troubles, as always, you go to you go up the stairs. I think it's the third door to the right. Oh damn it, fuck. I go to the third floor to the right. There'll be a last there, and she'll heal your Pokemon up, so very convenient. I think it's the third one from the right. Shouldn't that be a Quagsire? Or does Quagsire like evolve like level 26 or something? Less trouble for me, I guess. Okay, you're not bad. TM44. Yeah, eventually when we get to Celadon and I'm buying vitamins, I'm gonna sell most of my TMs because I don't know. I used to be in the like of the mindset in like Gen 4 and before games that you want to save your TMs, even though you're maybe not going to use them for the Gen 3 games themselves. But you want to migrate your Pokemon holding an item. You want to preserve as much of like your game file as you can, obviously. That's the way I feel. And so like in my Pokemon, like let's use Emerald for example, I didn't have to use my Master Ball for whatever reason. No, that's not true. But there have been runs in the Gen 3 games where I haven't used my Master Ball, and I would put the Master Ball on my Pokemon now, transferring up to like Platinum, and yeah, I would get like at one point like in Platinum I had 6 extra Master Balls that I could catch like the 4th, no, it was like 7 roaming legendaries in that game, and it made it a hell of a lot easier. I mean, honestly, it was still a pain in the fucking ass to catch all those roaming legendaries. You know, the 3 Cancel Birds, Cresselia, 3 of the Lake legendaries in that game. Or was it 2 of them? Oh no, maybe it was just 1. I don't remember. But it was a lot of roaming legendaries in that game. And then you had in the Heart Gold Soul Silver, you not only had the dogs, you also had Latios or Latias that you had to catch. Which was quite a surprise for me, but it was quite nice. Because through having, I like how, I mean, obviously it's suboptimal, all this should be in one game. There shouldn't be like a third game that comes out that's like the ultimate version of the first 2. But as a person Like they made it possible, because at some points, if you bought all 5 games, especially in Gen 3, you couldn't complete the Pokédex. Even though you bought Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green, you also had to buy either Coliseum or XD Gale of Darkness, which I had to do. I had to buy a GameCube, and my friend, Alex from high school, he sold me his GameCube for like $20, which, I don't know if that's a proper value. I felt like, that was a ripoff to some degree, but selling consoles over the internet, that could be a price. Like, I just know from experience from selling stuff like through eBay or whatever, that you incur costs trying to sell stuff, and it's just easy to just bring your GameCube to school, get $20 from it, and giving it to a friend, because you know somebody's really gonna appreciate that. So I'm still thankful for that. He's a really cool guy, Alex. I'm trying not to say his last name, because I used to whenever I talked about him, I used to always just say his last name, because there's like so many Alexes that were in our class. But anyways, Barboach. Let's see what Ice Punch does. But yeah, I had to get the bulk of the Johto Pokemon. You had to get a Coliseum, which is that a selling tactic? I really don't think it is, honestly, because I don't know how much. Like, it could be, but I don't know if they promoted it that hard in the fact that if you want to really complete your Pokédex, you have to buy these games. It was more like, this is the first 3D adventure that you're going on, and it's this weird other region, and it's all double battles, and it's kind of quirky, and it's writing, and it's music. Anyways, we finished bottom floor. Got the super potion. Yeah, I mean, I only know Coliseum promotions from like one commercial that they played that they had on the pre-order disc, and yes, I had to buy the pre-order disc as well. I bought the pre-order disc for a 2004 game in 2017 or 2018, something like that, and I got it because that's the only way you can get a Celebi nowadays without like hacking the event, which I'm not against, but I don't have a Game Shark, and Game Sharks are pretty expensive nowadays. Let's see if I can. Damn, I should have went healed, lady. Yeah. Gentlemen love their Growlithe. Oh, and Metatype. Me and my friend Don says we're talking about Metacham the other day, and he was shitting on Metacham. And Metacham's one of those Pokemon that I always see, not in the competitive setting. Well, I guess with Mega Metacham you do kind of see it, but I was just like, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, you see Metacham a little bit towards the end of the game, and it's the second door from the right. Sorry. But anyways, I just Metacham is a Pokemon that's always there. Metatype's a Pokemon you can always catch in Gen 3 and Gen 4, and I never really did. I never thought to get it because it's a Psychic fighting type. Like, there was nothing that doesn't appeal to me anyway, and it can't learn Psychic. I don't think it can learn Confusion and maybe Psybeam. Maybe in Gen 5 and on it got some better Psychic type moves, but it has Metacham anyways. Its ability is like Pure Power. Its main ability is Pure Power. You can also get Technician in Gen 5 and onwards as a hidden ability. I'm gonna go for Thunder Punch here. I can still get hurt by Poison Point though. Yeah. But anyways, it has like a base attack of 60, but with Pure Power, it's like it doubles the raw attacking stat, so it could be essentially more than 120 in its base. It's more than 120 in its base attack, and I find that very interesting because why not just give it like a 130 base attack thing, and it still be like kind of slow, like still have like below average in every other stat, but it's have a massive attacking stat. You want cherry pie? Well, I can't help you with that. What's up, brother? I am le waiter on this ship. I can't do a French accent. I really can't do any accent, really. I can do weird voices or dumb voices. I always travel with Wigglytuff. I never leave home without it. So. Respect. If I had Pokemon, I would always have it on me. And it's odd because I'm kind of anti-pet. But if I had Pokemon, like Pokemon were real, I would always like have them around. Then again, you know, house cat can't breathe fire, stuff like that. So Pokemon are a lot cooler than even the coolest animals. Let's see here. Karate chop action have been a long time since I said that. Or maybe it was last part, but I don't know. Even though I record the part every day, it does feel like forever since I said that. And Skitty is shitty. Take this karate chop action. Let me check here. How long have I been recording? Okay, like 25 minutes. A part of that was, I guess it's going to be like a 30-minute episode, finishing up SSN, but I don't know how much of this is how much I gotta cut, because I spent a chunk of that trying to go to Mount Moon and then realizing, oh yeah, I forgot. I need cut to do that. Ice Punch, easy. And down. You go, buddy. You're great. Like Frosted Flakes. You're not a trainer. We're cruising around the world, my children and I. Brick Break. So I could replace Karate Chop with Brick Break. But I'm gonna think about it a little bit between today and tomorrow what I want Bagon to know. Well, they're kind of everywhere. I don't really do much of searching to find Team Rocket. This is the cafe area. There's gonna be, a berry in each of these, which can be useful. And I think the last one might be a citrus. No, a chest though. Okay, still useful though. I don't know if anything else in there is interesting, but I always know those berries are there. And now we're gonna go to the deck, and there should be 2 trainers there that we could exploit pretty hard. Oh, let's forget what the first one is. Damn, I thought I was talking about something pretty interesting there for a second. I lost it. I don't know. But we're almost level 30. I think that's when I'm gonna stop training up Hannibal. Then I'm gonna switch back to trying to get Kadabra up. But I might have to train Kadabra up off screen, honestly. I'm not gonna like grind him up all the way to like level 30 to like be equal. But I'm just like until it learns an attacking move that doesn't suck. Boy. Alright, that's kind of like a flaw game design there. I don't think you should have. The Abras on that route should have been anywhere between. Like, it should have just been level 15. So you level up once, you get the Kadabra, but you get confusion as well. Because if you miss that first level, you're not gonna get an attacking move. You don't have to no teleport until the mid-20s, I think. Then Thunder Punch here. But anyways, I found that Metacham like very interesting, and I was thinking about using it on a team eventually in one of these playthroughs. Cause I don't know, it's one of those odd Pokemon I just never ever thought of using. But I never knew it. I never thought of it to be a bad or especially good Pokemon. I thought it was kind of interesting, and its typing made it kind of unattractive for all my team compositions. Cause I always kind of had a Psychic type. I always either had a fighting type or had a thing that knew fighting type, knew a fighting type move. You a trainer as well? Is it 3? Scrubbing decks is hard work. Well, that's true. And that's it. Yep. We have one last little hallway to handle, and got a big battle coming up too. Now we're gonna switch to Empoleon. See what type of attack that it will be. Probably gonna be normal. So he's showing a Snorlax. Doesn't really help us, honestly, because you need to actually battle Snorlax to progress in the game. Like, seeing it in your Pokédex doesn't help you because it doesn't occur in the wild. Well, normally it doesn't. Dale. Okay, let's see how this goes. Right. Eesh. Oh boy. Yeah, we're just gonna. Yeah, we're just gonna use Grant to finish all these people off. And use takedown. And there we go, critical hit, nice. I think there's a double battle on here. And if that's the case, oh, wow, level up quite nicely. But anyways, speaking of Kadabra, I think even with Kadabra's speed and very high special attack, I still think in terms of just leveling up your Pokemon, I kinda am partial to trading Abra for Mr. Mime because it gets like 50% more XP because of the trading thing. So it makes the game a lot easier in terms of leveling, keeping the levels even. And seems like you should have started a Magikarp instead of finishing with it, but all out. So yeah, let's switch around here. Well, honestly, let's keep Frederick up here. I think from here on out, the water is gonna be keeping to a minimum. I can't wait to see how many trainers it will take to prove that statement wrong. This guy's gonna have a Pikachu. Don't. Oh damn, I get paralyzed from that too. But static might get me. Damn it! That's fine. Good match. Yeah, I feel young again. Well, I'm happy to do that for you. You got one Stardust? Okay. $4,900 essentially just sitting on the ground. You're not a trainer, are you? Well. I don't think that's true in this game. I think he allows you to forget HM moves like any other type of move, which is nice, I guess. I just wish you didn't have to, I don't know, something like HMs in the pre-Sun and Moon era, where you had like a Pokemon had to know the HM for you to use it. Besides Fly and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. But when they like, obviously no one wants to have those HM slaves, and they fixed it finally in Gen 7. Was that Gen 7? Yeah, Gen 7. Okay, I'm gonna do this right. Okay, let me get a double battle here. Can I get a double battle? Fuck! Made the wrong move. Is it possible for me to? Because maybe the guy, if I walked up, he could see me as well. I really want that double battle. Because I really like double battles, honestly. I saw a YouTube video got recommended to me, and it said double battles are the future of Pokemon. And like, what are you talking about the future? That was the past, baby. Pokemon Coliseum, XD Gale. I mean, I know a lot of people didn't. Those games are not popular within the community, even though they sold a good bit of copies. Not obviously not as much as like Fire Red or Leaf Green, probably. But Coliseum games, one of my favorite Pokemon games, honestly. I've yet to beat the second one, but every day I'm putting an hour into it. And sometime soon I'll finish it, probably in 2 weeks, something like that. I really need to consolidate my... I actually have a question. I don't even know how many of y'all even still watching. But I do have a question about, like, how do y'all feel about, like, storing your Pokemon? Like, do you keep all your like, is the goal to keep all your Pokemon in Pokemon Bank? Are you trying to keep all the Pokemon you catch in one game, in one, like, cartridge game? Or do you want to keep the Pokemon you caught in the game that you caught them in? I don't know, like, for some reason, like, I always had a thing, because I wanted to complete the Pokedex in all the games, is that, alright, once you complete the Pokedex in one generation, transfer as many of the Pokemon you can up to the next one. So, and now in Gen 1 and Gen 2 originally couldn't do that, unless you were doing some computer trickery. But now you can with, like, Gen 1 and Gen 2 being on the 3DS eShop, which I did. So I completed the Pokedex in all the Gen 1 and Gen 2 games, transferred them up to the Pokemon Bank, and since you cannot bring those games to the Gen 6 game, you have to bring the Sun and Moon, which that sucks dick, honestly. So I'd rather have my Pokemon in Oris than Sun and Moon. And then, whatchamacallit, in Gen 3, the Game Boy game connecting to the DS game with Power Park, I would transfer there. Now, so you transfer the Coliseum games, just plug in your Game Boy into the GameCube. X attack useless. Should be trouble. And then, yeah, with Power Park, you go up to the Diamond Pearl Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Then the Pokemon transfer to Black and White. And then you have the second Pokemon transfer with I'm Captain Sick. I'm gonna go heal actually. The second Pokemon transfer from Black and White 2 to X and Y. But they can never go back, which is the sucky part. But anyways, I just normally transfer as many up as I can to easily complete the Pokedex for the next game, or make it a lot easier, because sometimes, you know, they add, you know, every generation adds its new, very hard to get or event dependent Pokemon. But that's why they keep making new action replays, honestly. But anyways, I'm gonna put a pin in that tangent. You kind of got the gist of what I was saying. And now we got one last big battle. Bonjour, Valerie. Imagine seeing you here, Valerie. Were you really invited? So how's your Pokedex coming? I already caught 40 kinds, pal. Different kinds are everywhere. Crawl around in grassy areas and look hard for them. Well, I have, like, I don't know, 11 obtained. Not really making a real effort to catch them all, but if I got, oh well, this is a retreat. He might know Wing Attack. Yeah, he does. Now he has a Golbat. He should have had already. Okay, yeah, we're gonna switch here. We're gonna switch to. Let's switch to Hannibal. But yeah, if I got a better, I mean, I did do this with my flashcard, like with some of the event legendaries. I would just unlock the event, not like in a Game Shark type of way, but I would have like an edited ROM of Pokemon Emerald on my flashcard, and change the coding to where you could just go, like after you beat the game, you can just go to the event islands and stuff. So that's how I got Mew. I caught Mew like in a, I remember I think it was a battle. Caught Ho-Oh and Lugia like that. Yeah. Fuck, I should have went up to fucking whatchamacallit. I'm not thinking straight. Well, yeah, if I had a better flashcard, I would have probably loaded games like this onto it, caught a bunch of Pokemon, and traded them to the normal games. I'm gonna go with Mudshot though, because I do want to, you know, keep the levels even. Don't want Hannibal hogging up everything. And speed fell, but it's still gonna do a lot of damage. Oh, Tail Whip. You out here doing Tail Whip at level in the mid 20s? Let's see if Takedown does more. Maybe another smart thing to do now is Tail Whipping. leg. I guess Ghost is physical in this game, I think. Yeah, it is physical. Don't paralyze me. Okay, good. I thought it would have like bite or something at least. But Dark is special, so I guess it is better to lick, probably. So Kadabra, ooh, this could be a problem because this Kadabra actually has psychic type moves. And it's probably not gonna go down in one hit. So we're gonna disable, damn it. Great. So we're gonna see if it has side beam. Man, this guy's playing kind of smart. Nice, man, nice. Wow, after one turn it went away. Ah! Oh, he disabled the takedown. That's fine. Lowering that speed. Now we're not gonna find out. That sucks. Now I'm just gonna Google it later. And Jinx. Now as a Jinx that evolved a little bit earlier. The same changes that game designer made to Magby, and Ellicate. I want to say Magpie for some reason. Anyways, Mudshot should. Oh, lovely kiss, fuck. Grant speed is definitely a detriment to it. Powder Snow. It might be its most powerful move. Let's see how much it does. Not a whole bunch, but if I don't wake up soon. Wow, critical hit. Well, that's fine. Grant, you put in good work, but let's go into for Derek and do a double kick. See how that does it, you know? Are we faster though? Don't think so. Ah, dang, Jinx is kind of nice. Wait, why does that have a Jinx and a Kadabra? Come on, man. You could do better. He's still rocking Powder Snow though. He doesn't have another psychic. He doesn't have a psychic move. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait this out. But I think Powder Snow has a slightly higher critical hit ratio. So we're gonna use a Super Potion. And I'm still not doing much of anything. Let's see. Could you please wake up this turn? Come on. Oh boy. And it's probably not even gonna knock out Jinx in one hit, I'm guessing. So I'm probably gonna have to go to sleep again. Yeah. Oh, it's going for Powder Snow again. Ooh. That probably wasn't the right move. Probably should have put him back to sleep, my friend. Alright, and that's it. We beat Blue once again. Huh. At least you're raising your Pokemon. I heard there was a Cut Master on board, but he was just a seasick old man. Cut itself is really useful. Yup, it'll be handy. You should go see him too. Smell ya. I'd rather you not say that to me. Anyways, the last person we must talk to. Whoa, I feel hideous. Oh, seasick. Rub, 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 rub. Whew, thank you. I'm feeling so much better now. You want my hidden cut technique? I can show you my prize cut technique if I weren't so ill, you know. You can have this hidden machine. So now we have cut, and with the second badge that we're gonna get from Misty, we can cut down the trees east of Cerulean, and obviously the ones blocking off Lieutenant Surge, but we're not going to be fighting Lieutenant Surge anytime soon. I have my eye on Misty as the SSN departs. And we will never see it again. Whoa, who is that? Huh. Well, we're not gonna see who that is for a while, I guess. But yeah, I think that we did a lot in this episode. I think the length is really telling about that. Finished up the route east of Vermilion. Did the whole SSN. Got the HM for cuts. And in the next part, we're gonna take on the Cerulean Gem and Misty herself. So, look at our team right now. We got level 30, very strong electric type. And in terms of helping us out in this gym, I think Napoleon will help us out. I think I might grind him up to side beam, depending on when he gets side beam, by using the Versus Seeker on various routes. So yeah, I'm not gonna be doing off-screen grinding a whole bunch. This is like the only time I'm ever gonna do it. But really got screwed out with the level that I caught Aber with. But I think we're gonna be in pretty good shape to take on Misty next part. I'm looking forward to it. See you tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed my rantings and ramblings. And also, if you're playing along, I hope you're enjoying that experience too, because I'm enjoying playing this game. So, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow, pal.